second thing is that he is eternally merciful.
You guys checking your notes? Make sure you have all this. Yeah.
And the definition of mercy is to make your life easier.
Okay.
Anybody need a review or?
Anybody any questions? You got it all? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Who can give us a review of last week? Finish your bite first. Yeah.
Me last week. Okay, so first is Alhamdulillah, which means praise and gratitude are due to Allah.
Okay, so the meaning of Alhamdulillah is praise and gratitude are due to Allah.
Can we go water?
Yeah, you got 60 seconds.
My water break went away.
Did it?
No, we didn't. That was last.
Gratitude.
What are we?
For them. Because they've been eating all those crackers. But all right, next point.
A question. Last week,
Yeah.
when we wrote the praise and gratitude definitions, weren't they our what we thought first?
Okay.
So I'm a bit confused.
Okay. Oh, so you're talking about the definition of praise and the definition of gratitude?
Yeah.
Okay, so by praise, it means we're appreciating Allah just for being Allah. Wa alaikum salam. And by gratitude, sorry.
They're looking for cups.
And by gratitude, it means we appreciate Allah for what He did for us. Not bad.
Minute time.
There's no cups.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're checking another one.
No, they're from over there.
Bad.
Oh. We have another 60 seconds?
Not yet.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Who just walked in? Oh, you two guys? Yeah. Okay. All right. Next point.
The first reason to praise Allah is because He is Allah.
Okay, this is a big point. Why do we praise Allah? The first reason is just because He is Allah. That's the first reason to praise and appreciate Allah. Okay, next point.
Rabbi Al-Amin.
Rabbil Alameen. Good.
The one who takes you from immaturity to maturity according to the story.
So when we say Alhamdulillah, we say Rabbil Alameen. The meaning of Rabb is He takes you from immaturity to maturity according to your unique design. Everybody else keep checking your notes.
What do we call you this time?
Oh yeah, well I'm sure you're Yeah. point.
Okay. The short version of that is nurture.
Yeah, so rather than say the one who takes you from immaturity to maturity according to your unique design, we'll just say he's your nurturer every time we say Rabb.
And then the second part of that is of all worlds.
So he's the Rabb of all the worlds, so he's the nurturer of all the worlds.
Wherever there is life, the prophet is a mercy to them.
Okay, so we also say the prophet, peace be upon him, is a mercy for all the worlds. So if there's life on other planets, then Allah Ta'ala, the prophet is a mercy for them too. So wherever there is life, the prophet is a mercy for them. Anything else?
Allah is the nourisher to all the worlds.
So Allah Ta'ala, Allah is the nourisher and the nurturer for all the worlds. Anything else? Is that it? Okay. Anybody have any questions about anything we've covered so far? Okay. Who did the homework? Those of you who... Oh, really? Really?
I finally did it.
You finally did it.
Only 1 out of 3.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry?
Only 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3? Okay, that's still a good batting average. All right. Adam, let's hear your homework.
So 3 mercies a day.
Okay, so everybody note this down, that your homework assignment for each week, your homework assignment for each day is to make a list of 3 mercies in your life. And the catch here is you can't repeat. Okay. So yeah, at the back of the notebook, that's probably a good place to do it. You can't repeat. So today you can't say ice cream and my school and my parents, and tomorrow you can't use those. You have to use something different. Okay. Yeah, it'll get harder and harder.
So each week you can't repeat.
Each day, meaning you can't ever repeat.
Like within the week, you can't repeat, but like, say if I was here last week and I did it, can I repeat this week?
Nope. Good question. So it means that by this time next week, how many mercies do you have to have?
Total?
21. Good. Dum, dum, dum. You're going to hear what your classmates have for their mercies. So this will give you some ideas. Okay. All right, Adam, let's hear your mercies.
Parents, friends, brother, baby school, life, water.
Hashtag is the mercy. Okay, keep going.
Water, food, clothes.
So he mentioned a hashtag before water.
Oh my god.
Pencils, teachers.
Wait, what was
relatives.
after pencils?
Call of Duty.
What?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Okay. Okay. At least water came before Call of Duty. What do you keep going?
Teachers, relatives, classmates, rulers, pens, animals, plants, Dunkin' Donuts, supermarkets, cars, furniture.
The Pope. Okay, you're referring to me in this one?
Yes.
Okay, mashallah. Very good. And then after you list your mercies.
We haven't voted on a new name yet.
Yeah,
We'll have to figure out a new name. So part of the assignment is that you have to list 3 mercies a day, but when you make your list for that day, you have to look at your list and say Alhamdulillah. Okay. All right, so Adam, finish off by saying? Good, very good. Who else? Did you do your homework? Omar? Okay, let's hear it.
All right. Phones, paper, pens, pencils, colored pencils, notebooks, folders, crayons, numbers, mirrors,
I'm noticing a
tables,
theme here.
carpets, electricity, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors,
Okay, very nice.
pencils, grandparents, cousins,
Whoa, okay. Pencils, smoke detectors, came before grandparents.
No, it's...
Okay. Is that the whole list?
Should I go?
Okay, end with?
Huh?
What do you say at the end?
Alhamdulillah.
Very good. All right, what do you got?
Mine are alive for the next day, read Quran, worshipped Allah, family education, Allah, AC, heating, bed, jacket, sweater.
So Allah came so far down the list.
It came twice.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Jacket, sweater, Muslim school, 3 meals a day, car, homework, teacher, pencil, pen, TV, garage, paper, shoes, socks, food, water. My
So you want
perfect
3 meals a day and food and water. Okay.
Why'd you put homework on there?
my body, Hoop, soccer ball, basketball, education, toilet, faucet, refrigerator, calculator, notebook, Muslim friends, Muslim school, Islam,
So
mosque.
toilet came before Muslim school, I think you mentioned Muslim school already. We keep going.
You
Yeah.
did.
So, mosque, imam, life, heart, respect, love,
Oh,
history
mashallah, you have
bowl.
love in there.
I got
Love
in the
came after
history
toilet
bowl.
also. Yeah.
I won first place.
What'd you win first place in?
History bowl. I got into science fair and I did good in it. And I come home safely every day.
Very good. And you say?
Alhamdulillah.
Very good. Got a list?
Yep.
Let's hear it.
Water, school, home, Quran, Allah, family, friends, Homestuck, Doctor Who, food, books, chairs, beds, stuffed animals, pillows, Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, my 3DS, pizza, cereal, TARDISes, and the doctor. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Very good. Anyone else? All right, let's hear it, Mohsen.
Okay. Blankets, milk, nightstand, desk, lamps, pillows. I'm kind of going the way he's going. Field trips, snow days, the ability to ask for forgiveness / repent.
Okay.
A house phone, teachers, window shades, eyelids.
Eyelids? Okay, I'm noticing the theme of things closing,
trying to go
window
to sleep.
shades. Yeah, okay.
Stairs, shampoo, electric outlets, airplanes, musketeers,
This comes much later.
burgers. Who made burgers? No. Soup, and I put the name down of my favorite teacher. So,
Okay. And you say?
alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Anybody else? Let's hear it.
News, Dad, Conan,
So Gatorade before dad.
shoes, coins, dollars, chairs, couch, pillows, water, chicken, clock, smoothies, pillows, Cheez-Its, ink, notebooks.
Okay, not bad. And you say?
Allah.
Alhamdulillah. Anybody else? Anybody else have a list? Anyone else? Okay. You had another homework assignment. Okay, what was the other homework assignment?
It was to read a paragraph about if life is unfair or fair.
Okay.
And I didn't know why it's fair.
Of course it did.
What is it?
I wrote it.
It was two parts.
Okay.
The first part was, if Allah is so merciful, why are people suffering in the world? And the second part was, is life fair?
Okay. So think about this, those of you who are newer to it or returning today. Is, if Allah is so merciful, if Allah Ta'ala is so merciful, then why do we have people who are suffering, and thus is life fair? So who did this homework assignment? All right. Omer, what do you got?
There has to be suffering when there's a test. The test is used not only for the person that's being tested, but for an example for everyone.
Okay. Good. All right, who else? Ryan?
I said for the first part, I said there is no suffering, there is no world without suffering,
Okay.
and the rest is part of the other thing.
Okay, so basically, you're saying that that just there is no creation without suffering. That's just part of how everything is designed. Okay. And then the other question was, is the world fair? Is life fair? Okay. What do you got? Finish your cracker. All right. Yeah. Nice and slowly. Enjoy the flavor. Go ahead. Yeah. Take your time. Don't worry, the whole room's not staring at you right now, including all the parents and the camera behind you. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I said, yes, this world is fair because if there is a rich man who is unhappy, even though he has everything, he gave up his happiness unknowingly to be rich.
Okay.
If there is a person who is middle class and they are happy, they unknowingly sacrifice being rich to be happy.
Okay.
If a poor person is unhappy, it's the same deal as, or if a poor person is happy, it's the same deal as before with the middle class person.
Okay.
If a poor person is unhappy, then, like I said before, the world is unfair to them. But like I said before, there is no world without suffering.
Yeah.
So they unknowingly sacrifice their happiness for the world.
Okay, interesting. All right. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Mohsin.
I think that I believe that people struggle even though Allah is so merciful that they will still like receive a reward for the suffering that they go through in this world, and they'll receive the reward in the hereafter.
Okay.
And it's the fact like people who are not suffering, it's like a test for them to be there and support them, and also an opportunity to gain good deeds by helping them, the people who are suffering.
Okay.
And I believe that life, it depends on how you define fairness.
Okay.
So if you're looking at it right now, like, if you say that about wealth or what you have, then life is not fair.
Okay.
But if it's by reward in terms of like Islam, then it could be fair.
Okay. So you're saying in terms of what you have in this world, life might not be fair, but if you include the Day of Judgment, reward, and everything, life is fair.
So it's like world money versus Jannah money.
Okay, so Jannah money is fair. Okay. Saleh.
Well, the first question was, my answer was, I think Allah made people suffer because they will be rewarded in the next life, and they will be rewarded because they were patient in this life, and if we don't help the suffering, then we won't get the reward in the next life, so it's a test for us when they're suffering. And I wrote, the world is fair because it's like in your opinion on what fair is. Like if you're thinking about money,
Grateful for what Allah has given you, and if you are suffering, then you'll be rewarded.
Good. Anybody else? All right. Is there any more homework? Is that everything? Yeah, like you guys are going to tell me. Okay. All right. Let's get into new material now for today.
How about the 3-word summary?
Oh, you got one?
No, I don't have one.
Oh, okay. Anybody have one of the 3-word thing?
3-word thing?
When we said the full translation of Rab is the one who takes you from immaturity to maturity according to your unique design. And I said you'll get a free water break if you can give it to me in 3 words.
I don't have that, but the other assignment was to
I
write
don't
2 things we're hopeful for.
Oh yeah, you got to write 2 things you're hopeful for and 1 thing you're fearful for.
I didn't do that.
Each day.
Was it for each day?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Everything for you.
Epic fail. Wow.
Well,
Okay.
I started doing it each day, but then I ran out of things.
You ran out of things? You have some things?
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear them. What are the things you're fearful of?
Spiders, the bad kind of hellhounds, sometimes dogs. It depends on the type.
Okay.
And sometimes like horror games like Outlast.
Okay.
Alright. And hopes.
These are things you're hopeful for, yeah.
Yeah. Flying, a scholarship for college. I hope to get a good laptop. I hope to drink orange juice again someday. I hope for a cure for diabetes. I hope Doctor Who comes back on soon.
Interesting hopes. Yes, sir.
I think I get
Okay.
maturity by design.
So close, but not close enough.
Oh my god.
Immaturity to maturity.
Okay. So close, but not enough.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my god.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's hear it.
He said.
Okay. What he said is 3 words. Yeah.
maturity by design?
Okay. Close.
Oh, I
but
think
not close enough. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys more time on that one. All right. New material. Get ready. Get ready for notes.
Yes.
Do
No.
you have a quick water break?
You want another water break?
No.
Yeah, please.
You
The
can
cups,
have-
you get water. The cups are right
So you didn't get water the first time?
No, because we didn't know where the cups were.
All right. How many of you guys want a water break right now? Okay. Hold on. Okay. I will give all of you a 90-second water break. Begin. Anybody else who wants to take a water break, you can.
So what happened with one is like I was hungry while writing it. So instead of saying metric system by the fruit, I said metric system from the fruit. Oh my god. And I typed it, so it was on the big screen.
Well, here's the attendance list. Once you guys sign. Yeah.
I'll like that.
Nice. Refreshing.
I know, because it's
After a long day of eating crackers.
I only ate like 18 Yeah, that's one thing.
Fine. No, don't take it from me.
Yeah, I want to. I got so little water.
One, two, okay. Yes, sir.
Nourishing by design?
No, not.
Oh, so close. That's even better. Okay. Okay.
Born by design.
Nurturing by immaturity.
Okay. That's close too. All right.
Nurturing by...
Oh, that's even better. I think this is the best one so far.
Nurtured into maturity.
Okay. That's like passive.
Matured or too matured.
Okay. That's also good, but I think this is still the best one. Okay.
What did she say?
What did you say?
I said nurturing to maturity.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get ready for learning. All right, everybody, get your pens, pencils ready for some note taking.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Immaturity.
This world, if you don't include the Day of Judgment, this world is not fair. Meaning it's not completely fair. If you don't include the Day of Judgment, this world is not completely fair.
For, what do we put the check for?
Yeah, are you here?
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not completely fair if you don't include it?
So,
Meaning if you don't include the Day of Judgment, the world is not completely fair. If you include the Day of Judgment, then life is completely fair. Which is kind of like what some of you guys have mentioned in your paragraphs. Question? No, okay. All right. So a number of you mentioned that life is a test, or there's tests in life. There's 3 types of tests in life. Okay, anybody want to guess any of the tests? What are the 3 types of tests? Yeah, Adam.
The easy one, the medium one.
That might be true. Yes, ma'am.
Level, but
Okay. And what else?
Islam.
Okay.
And
yes.
family.
Okay.
Family, health, and like spiritual beliefs of Islam,
Okay.
religion.
Okay.
level 1, level 2, level 3.
Okay. Yeah. Personhood. Which one am I in right now? Am I in childhood? Adulthood?
You're in between.
Okay. All right. Okay. What'd you say?
You passed all of them.
I passed all of them. In the world beyond. Okay. 3 types of tests. One type of test is loss / suffering / struggle.
Wait, what?
Loss or suffering or struggle.
Wait, plus or slash?
/
Okay.
Struggle.
They lost suffering and what?
Struggle. In simple words, difficulty. This is one type of test. Yes, sir. Raise your hand. Okay. Okay. The second type of test is ease or prosperity. Ease or prosperity. The third type of test is obedience of Allah. Or obedience to Allah, maybe that's better English. Obedience to Allah. And you can say part of obedience to Allah is to not disobey Allah. So it's obedience and not disobeying. You got them?
Could you repeat that?
Okay. First type of test?
Oh no, the third.
Third, obedience to Allah and not disobeying Allah.
How do you spell disobey?
D-I-S, obey.
Okay.
Yeah. Good word. Yeah. All right. So somebody give me an example of struggle or suffering or loss. Yes, ma'am.
Losing a family member.
Okay, so if you lose a family member, good example. Coming back after water break, okay, sure.
Now, an example of the first one is when you're first diagnosed with diabetes.
Okay, yeah. So if you're diagnosed with a sickness, yeah, absolutely.
Losing your home someday means something.
So, losing something means to you? Yes.
When you die.
See, when you die? Sure.
Not suffering for you, it's suffering for your family.
Yeah, good point.
Hunger?
Hunger? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, how often has this happened to people? Okay, I'm sure it would be a test. Yeah.
What you said?
Blowing up. Yeah.
Extreme poverty.
Extreme poverty would be a test. Yeah, sure. Give me an example of a small test.
Turn left or right.
Okay, yeah, that's a good example.
Hurting yourself. Like, not seriously, but just...
Okay. A cut? Okay.
Big cut.
A test in school.
Okay, sure.
Like when you break your hand.
Okay.
Diet
That's
Coke
not
or Coke.
Sorry.
Diet Coke or Coke. Probably the decision you love.
What'd you say?
Sure? Okay. Yeah. Break your other hand. Okay. Yeah.
Coke or Pepsi.
Okay, Pepsi, man, you guys, you're really into these soft drink difficulties. Okay. So, how do you pass the test of struggle or suffering or loss? Yes.
Do you look
Remember
at
I loved him?
Okay. How? How do you remember? Because what if I say, like, okay, bad things happen to me, and then I'm remembering, oh, look, why is this happening to me? Is that the way?
No, ask for forgiveness and do all your prayers, you expound.
Okay, good.
Be patient.
Okay.
Like when you're in trouble or if you're suffering, you should go to him and ask for his help.
Okay, I'll summarize your answers in a couple simple points. How do you pass the test when you're hit with struggle? You know that Allah Ta'ala is never going to give you something you can't handle. So no matter how difficult your test is, you know Allah Ta'ala is giving you something you can handle. Okay. And you persevere through your struggle, trying not to break any rules.
What does that make, Chris?
So it means like you still do everything you're supposed to. You don't cheat. Like suppose somebody does something wrong to me, and so my life gets difficult, and then I want to get back at them. So you persevere through without breaking any rules.
Does that go for all?
persevere. So persevere means like you have patience all the way through.
Is it just for the first one?
This is still the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you guys got it? First one? All right. Okay. So, suppose, that's a cool ring. Okay, so someone answer this question for me. Suppose a tsunami comes and wipes out everything you own. What should you do? Yeah, all right.
Are you still alive?
You're still alive.
Okay. First, you should look around to see if anybody else is still alive.
Okay. Nice. All right. What else?
What?
They will, I hope to find a solution for the problem
Okay.
and hope to get insurance.
Okay, Sean? Okay. Yeah.
The first
They're all dead.
pray that you're still alive,
Okay.
and pray that like other people are still alive,
Okay.
and
Yeah, be thankful
that
you're alive.
they're thankful.
Okay.
That's you.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard it, I couldn't really hear, but, I don't know if you said it, I couldn't really hear, but, you're alive and anyone who's alive, and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for not doing the worst thing that
Oh, okay.
is possible. Like, be happy that you did.
So notice this point. Like, how many of you said, thankful that you're alive, or be thankful because it could have been worse? Because what do we say mercy was? Making your life easier. So even if you have a horrible struggle, you still see that Allah Ta'ala made it easier than it could have been. So this is point number 3 regarding the first one. So you still see Allah's mercy in your struggle. So when you get hit with some difficulty, whether it's big or small, you remember that you can handle it. Allah Ta'ala gave you the strength to handle it. You still do not break any rules. And you also see that it's not as bad as it could have been, no matter how bad it seems. If you see that it's not as bad as it could have been, then how do you respond? Yeah. So point number 4. When you see that it is not as bad as it could have been, you be grateful to Allah. So now, another homework assignment for next week. Oh, another homework. Oh my gosh.
Well, the good thing is I don't have hope.
Okay, yes sir.
Are we still going to have to do the 2 things you're hopeful for and the...
No, you don't have to do the hopeful and fearful for thing. This will replace
What
that.
about the mercy?
Mercies you have to do. Okay, ready? Okay, I want you to think of one experience this next week that was a struggle for you. Okay. Anything that happens to you in the next week that you feel is a struggle. Okay.
Flappy Bird.
Sorry? What?
That's so hard.
What does that even mean?
It's a game on your phone. It's
Like
stupid.
it's
Don't
impossible.
download it.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Okay. And you have to. Okay. And
My brother got 104.
is that a good score?
That's like
My high score's 3.
Okay, my high score is probably -50, but okay. All right. So in this struggle that you have at some point in the next week, you got to go through these 4 steps. You got to try to do that, and then tell us about it next Friday. Okay. Understand? Yeah.
Only one thing.
Just one in the whole week.
Why not one thing per day?
We can make it one thing per day.
No, thanks.
Okay. Okay, everybody understand that so far? Osama, you got it? Okay. All right. The next one, what's the second type of test?
Ease and prosperity.
Ease and prosperity. Good. How do you pass the test of ease or prosperity?
You don't.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So,
Like, you don't become greedy of it.
okay. Okay. So when you have ease, be grateful to Allah Ta'ala. Yes, ma'am.
What does prosperity mean?
Prosperity means like when Allah Ta'ala gave you so much. And so you just feel like life is good.
What was it when you had ease?
Or prosperity.
No,
Okay,
and
what's
then
that?
be thankful.
Be thankful.
Grateful.
So how do you express gratitude? Yes, sir.
By praying to be thankful for Allah.
Okay. So one way to express gratitude is to try even harder to serve Allah Ta'ala. Yeah. A simple way to express gratitude is to say Alhamdulillah. Does it sound familiar? Does it sound like something that I make you guys do?
Or try what? Try
Wait,
being.
try
Even-
even harder to.
To serve Him. Yeah. And then, why would you try even harder to serve Allah Ta'ala when He's making your life easy?
Because he's making your life easier.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez. Okay, so you try even harder to serve Him, and at the very least you say Alhamdulillah. Any questions so far? Feel like you got it? Does it make sense? Pretty basic stuff. You already know all this. You're already an expert. Oh, yeah. More or less. Okay. All right. So the second test is easy. What makes a test? Because it's easy when you're going through suffering. That is a test. Yeah, whoever is next. Hania.
To see how you handle the like easiness
Yeah,
and
sure.
how you don't like take too much for granted.
Yeah, very important point. So you don't take too much for granted. What else?
It's a test because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to see if you overuse what He gave you
Sure.
and use it not, well, I guess, against someone else.
Sure. Yeah, that you might use all your wealth or something to take advantage of someone else. So you don't do that. Anybody else? How is it a test? Yes, sir.
To not be greedy.
Yeah. That. What happens if you have a mountain of gold? What do you think most people will do after that?
Use it all in the next couple of days.
And then you have to spend it all, and then what do they want?
More.
Yeah. Right. That one thing, and put this as part of that gratitude can clean greed, can purify your greed.
Gratitude and What can gratify your greed?
You can purify.
Purify your greed. So, tell me this: is it okay to want more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Depends what it is.
suppose you have a nice house. Is it okay to want a nicer house?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a vote. Let's take a vote.
You're supposed
All right.
to want
wait.
more, dude.
Shh. Okay. Who says that if you have a nice house, it's okay to want a nicer house?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Who says it's not okay? Okay. Those of you who say it's okay, explain why. Why?
I think it's okay because it's like a human feature that you always usually want more, but you want more, you should still not do it. And instead, if you have the money to do it, donate it or something.
Okay, but it's okay to want more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were made to want more.
You're just made to want more, so it's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
If you're rich and you want a nicer house than you already have, then that's okay.
Okay.
But if you can't afford a nicer house, then you shouldn't want a nicer house if it's already a really nice house.
Okay.
Be thankful for the house you have.
Okay. 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 What's up? I'm sorry, can't get too greedy. Okay. Okay. Those of you who say no, it's not okay. Why? Say yes. Okay. Why no?
Well, yeah, like I just said.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Anyone else?
So if you want.
Shh.
Like you can want, but to like seed something.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anyone else who says no, it's not okay? Raise your hand. Okay, here's the deal. It's okay to want whatever you want as long as you fulfill two things.
What?
And it's really easy. You're grateful for what you have, and you don't break any rules. It's that simple. So, if you got a nice car, you want a nicer car? It's fine, as long as you're grateful for what you have.
And you don't break it.
You don't break any, you don't break nothing, you don't break the car, you don't break any rules.
Break the car on
You don't
purpose so
break
you
the
can
car,
get a brand
You
new
don't
car.
steal
You
it.
don't steal it from somebody else.
Ooh, I love that car.
We're playing Grand Theft Auto right now.
You don't break any rules.
So what do you think? What do you think the answer is to this question? Oh,
What
maybe.
was this one?
You're grateful for what you have.
Oh.
So
And don't
the
break
key is to always be grateful. So now I'm going to give you a memorization assignment. Oh, my goodness. Maybe you're going to put this in your list of tests. Homework from Friday night. Okay. Yeah.
This is a list of assignments.
Homework from the
This is going to be your struggle?
From the rabbi.
Can we take a vote on what to call you?
Yeah, we never did that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just give you the assignment. You can take a vote on what to call me today. All right. Okay. I want you to first memorize this dua in English.
Oh.
Next time. Yeah, I'm sure you'll. Next time it'll be Arabic.
Wait, can we have Arabic first?
I'll give it to you in a second.
Can we have Arabic first?
No.
You want the Arabic first? Italian?
Dua.
Yes.
You said Italian.
Then Russian.
The possibility exists. All right.
I said never mind.
Okay. Very simple dua. I want you to make this frequently. Okay. My nourisher, capital N. So when I think of my nourisher, who am I talking about? Allah Ta'ala. Guide me to be grateful.
Guide me
Guide me to be grateful for what you have,
given me.
For what you have given me.
for what you have given me and given my parents.
And my parents.
And my parents.
Right?
So every time you make any sort of dua, I'd like you to also make this dua too. Got it? Easy, right?
Me and my parents.
Given me and given my parents. Yeah.
My nourisher, guide me to be grateful for what you've given me and my parents. That's it?
That's it, sir. Yeah.
Wait, are we going to learn in Arabic?
In Arabic, you're going to get it next week. And we're going to make it longer too. Okay.
Can you give me both to us?
I will.
But can you just say it?
ربي أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي. Okay. All right. So, first type of test was what?
Suffering, loss, and struggle.
So, meaning difficulty. Second type of test? Third type of test? Obedience to Allah.
And also not disobey.
And not disobeying Allah. Yes. You can get a refill at
No.
7:15.
When's that?
In 15 minutes. Oh man, inshallah. Okay. So, the test of obedience to Allah has two parts.
Wait.
The test of obedience to Allah and the test of not disobeying Allah.
Has 2 parts.
Yeah,
Test of what now?
the third type of test. Okay.
Can you repeat that?
The test of obeying Allah and not disobeying Allah has two parts. Sorry?
Has 2 parts.
First part is to listen and obey Allah Ta'ala.
Huh? Sorry.
First part is easy, just listen and obey Allah Ta'ala. Good.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't listen.
The second part is to believe that it's beneficial for you, that it's good for you to obey Allah. And harmful to disobey Allah.
Like, believe that
That it's good for you, that it's beneficial for you, that it'll make your life better if you obey Allah, and it's harmful to you if you disobey Allah.
Does that mean you convince your body that there's something wrong? Like, you know how if you think enough that something's going to be wrong with you, then you get symptoms of that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So this is going to be kind of like the opposite we're going to see later on, because you're going to...
No, I'm saying like if you disobey, then
So, like, for example, give me an example of something we're not supposed to do.
eat pork.
Okay. So we're saying that if I eat pork, it's actually harmful for me.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Like,
So think of everything you're not supposed to do. If you do it, it's probably harmful for you in some way. Make sense?
yep.
Okay, you guys got it? Okay.
What's left?
So,
What's left?
we're actually almost done. Getting bored?
Yeah.
I've been bored since Wednesday.
We'll make it more
Only the
interesting.
donut.
We need to keep on laughing.
We'll make it more interesting. See, because at first we said we have to lay out the whole foundation.
Wait, no, I'm just...
It's good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. So, what are the three types of tests? Real fast.
Loss, suffering, difficulty.
Struggle,
Too
loss.
slow. Too slow. Yes.
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay. All right. So, what's your homework assignment so far? List them out. Yeah.
Mercy, think of one experience instead of the struggle, four steps, use the 4 steps, and memorize my nature God you need to be grateful for.
About it.
Good.
And to memorize, to do
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yes, sir.
Write 2 hopes and 1 fear if you can.
You don't have to do the 2 hopes and 1 fear anymore. Yeah. Okay. So now, here's a question.
Wait, 4 steps?
Yeah.
I wonder what the punishment is if I don't do them.
What do you think the punishment is?
You get sent to
No
What should the
water,
punishment
No water break.
no food,
Okay.
and oxygen.
All right. All right. Okay. So someone. Okay, now here, each of you write down 5 things of what you'd like in paradise.
This is homework.
No, you're gonna do this right now. And make sure everything's homework and not homework.
5 things you would like in paradise.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Wings.
I don't want wings.
Yes.
Same here. No. CB Oh.
5.
5.
It's too much stuff.
It's too hard?
No, I just need too much stuff.
Same.
You can wish for anything.
Anything. Yeah.
Well, there's too much to put in like 5.
Okay. First 5 things that come to mind.
I was just wondering what those numbers.
Are you guys comparing notes? Like what you want your paradises to be like?
24, 7, 30. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's
All right. All right, Sally, what do you got?
I have good food, lots of snowboarding, friends, because I don't want to be lonely, chocolate stuff, and like
And what's the last one?
the ability to like wish for stuff, and then
When it happens. Okay. All right. Missing. What you
There's
like?
probably more I could add, but these are the food, water, TV, computer, and books.
Okay. Nice.
All my family, all the Muslims. What was guaranteed, like what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has like revealed to us that we could have in there.
Okay.
Because after that you can have anything you want. And then to have the ability to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and then to meet the prophets.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Yes, sir.
A house, good books, friends, my very own planet, and being able to meet the prophet.
And being able to meet the prophets.
Feel alive.
Yes, sir, Ryan.
Okay. I want a bigger on the inside TARDIS to see my grandfather.
What was that?
TARDIS, time and relative dimensions in space.
Okay. All right.
Alright, I want to see my grandfather. I want to see my family. I want to, like, skiing in there, like a big mountain.
Okay.
And then magic and to see all my friends.
Yes,
6.
Mine is for wings, chocolate river. Well, I like chocolate. Smarter than anyone, love and friends.
So part of your heaven
And
is you
then,
want to be smarter than anybody.
Good food and a wish for more wishes.
Yes.
So a chocolate river, food dispenser, someone at my service 24/7, 30, 12, 10, 100, 1,000. Friends, flying, and technology.
Technology? Like to do what?
Like TV, video.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, sir.
Personal robot, big house, chocolate covered Ferrari, laser.
He's gonna eat that before he gets to New York.
So not a chocolate Ferrari, but a chocolate covered Ferrari. So you understand you can't eat a Ferrari, right? All right. What else? Anything else?
Golden toilet that has a voice automated flush.
Golden toilet.
Voice automated flushing.
Okay.
You know, so it says flush.
When you're in Jannah, you don't need the bathroom.
I know, it's so cool.
But he still wants it anyway. Yeah, Muzaffar. Shh. I'm sorry.
French fries.
Chocolate River. Hey, you got a couple chocolate rivers going on. Yes, ma'am. Family, friends, good food, candy, and books. Okay, that's nice.
Family and land made out of
I know.
food and popcorn.
Okay, sounds good.
Popcorn.
And yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I forgot my family.
I want to live next to Muhammad.
Oh, that was nice. You guys hear this one?
Have
Should I say
my
live next to the prophet?
My whole family with me, which is the whole ummah.
Okay, nice.
I want to jump on clouds.
Mario.
With an endless supply of chocolate and candy. And then I want a greatest teacher
Okay, nice. Well, if you're living next to the Prophet, peace and blessings, I think you're probably a great Islamic teacher. Okay, so now I want you to look at all your lists. Look at your lists. How many of those things are things that are possible in this life?
Wait, what?
How many of those things are possible for you to have in this life?
This one, this
For
one.
mine,
Okay.
Well, actually, that's possible, but not right
You
now.
shoot lasers on your eyes.
You can shoot lasers into your eyes.
4.
You got a 4.
Yeah, you can make a 5 out of 5.
It's possible to have an endless supply of candy.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Is it
So-
possible to have wishes? Yeah.
How many of you have none of the things on your list are possible in this world? Zero.
Only one.
Okay. You have, what are yours again?
That all my family will be there. That all the Muslims will be there. That what has been revealed to us about Jannah, what we are supposed to, what our reward is actually going to be what it said.
Okay.
To meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to meet the Prophet. Those two are like kind of like dreams, but like.
Okay. So you're saying basically you want to be with your family, but in Jannah, so that has to be in Jannah. Okay. Yeah.
I added more to my list.
Okay, let's hear it.
So the sixth one that I added was to see all my friends, and then the seventh one was to meet the Prophet.
Okay.
So to see all my friends can happen in this world. To see my family and skiing can happen, but all the rest can't.
Okay.
Oh,
All
it
right.
depends on the
So how many of you have 2 items on your list that can happen in this world? Okay.
I have 4.
Okay. 2 or more.
5.
Okay. How many of you, all 5, could take place in this world? All 5? All 5?
Chocolate river.
I don't know. If you put a land is
Yeah, probably not.
Willy Wonka.
Could you have
Yeah.
wishes?
I have one.
No, you can't.
Which one?
I don't know.
The possibility of Israel, a great Islamic country.
Yeah, that can happen in this world. Okay. So one of the things we're going to talk about next time is when you imagine your paradise, and you imagine there's something beyond this world, if there's something that's in your paradise that you want in this world, then why not try to go for it in this world? Could be.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate river is not expensive.
Okay, anybody have any questions about anything at all? Hey, you didn't happen to come around to coming up with a good title for a group, did you? Okay. Not our group. All right. Okay, here come all the little people. All right, so you guys can take another vote on what you want to call me. Last week I was called the Pope. Good.
Rabbi.
That was
Okay.
something really
Yeah.
funny.
I had a good one.
Yeah, I forgot it.
What
I
was
forgot
a
it.
good one?
I forgot.
Beard.
Senior Beard. Okay, so you can put that in. Right, yes, sir.
I'll just go
Billy
with
Bob
Steve
Bob.
Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Okay,
Bill Gates.
Remember, I have a better
Pepe.
okay.
Siri.
Siri, you're gonna call me Siri. Okay, here. Okay, yes, sir. Professor. Okay, I'll give you guys 2 choices. Either you can call me Professor Omer, or you can call me Omer Uncle. Okay.
Professor Omer.
How about none?
Who votes for Omer Uncle? Raise your
Can I
hand.
call you Omer Bed?
Omer Bai.
Omer Bed.
Yeah, you can call me Omer Bai too.
Oh,
All right. So you can call me any of those 3 then. Omer Bai, Omer Uncle, or Professor Omer. Okay.
How about you, Mom?
No Siri, no call professor.
You can just call me Omer Uncle. It's easier.
Wait, so we can't call you the Pope?
I prefer not to be called the Pope because there's someone else who's supposed to be called the Pope, and that's the fake Pope.
The imposter Pope.
Okay, so Mohsen has the assignment to follow up with you guys to make sure that you guys are getting your work done. So this week, how many people did their work out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Half. Okay. How many did all the work? Did a couple? Couple? Okay.
Except
Well, the 3 things.
Oh, yeah.
a bunch that were the same.
I did a
Okay.
bit.
It's like, I'm thankful for candy. Oh, I'm thankful for candy today too. I'm so thankful
I
for candy.
wrote snow days like 5 times. We only had 2.
Okay, all right. So our goal, everyone's goal, is to get all your work done for next week. Okay.
The answer is
You make rice and kind. All right, let's make dua. Let's make dua to finish everything. Okay. And then after we make dua, we got to clean up everything and put all the chairs perfectly neatly.
clean.
Ready? Okay. So, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Praise and gratitude are to you. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. God but you. Okay, clean everything, make everything nice and neat.